What is going on YouTube? It's Diver, and today we're going to be taking a look at improving your game in Black Ops 3. And today we're going to be taking a look at improving your accuracy, improving your aim. And why is this a big factor in Black Ops 3 and Call of Duty in general? Well, aim is one of those things that wins you gunfights. Of course, if you watch my gunfight video, you're going to want the highest accuracy you can to win gunfights, because at long range, even close range, then you're going to want the best and highest accuracy. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Now the first tip I have for you today is a very crucial one. Now everyone neglects to look at this, or if they do, they don't look at it for too long and take it into consideration as much as it needs to be. Now what I'm talking about is sensitivity. Now a lot of people have their sensitivity way too high or way too low. Now I believe the game starts you out somewhere around 9 sensitivity. But as that is a default, I like to start from 4 sensitivity and work your way up. Go in a private match, set up some bots, set your sensitivity to 4, and then if that's too slow, move it up to 5, that's too slow, move it up to 6, and keep bumping it up until you have a level where you feel like you're comfortable enough that you can turn on someone and you have good accuracy as well. You turn fast enough that you like it, and you're accurate that you're going to kill people and you're not going to blow a gunfight just because you're inaccurate, which happens to me a lot of the time before I started actually taking a look back in Modern Warfare 3, taking a look at my sensitivity levels. And in Black Ops 2, I believe Black Ops 2 Advanced Warfare they actually started doing the X and the Y axis sensitivity, or vertical and horizontal sensitivity, and I think it's really cool how they did that. Really helps improve your aim. The second tip I have for you today is to use the right weapons. Now the right weapons are key into winning gunfights, because a lot of the weapons you use are very inaccurate and they're the most popular ones. For example, the Vesper. Now I personally use the Vesper. If you write the right attachments on it, then it can be accurate, but alone, I'm talking standalone weapons. The most accurate weapon in the game that is not a 4-round or 3-round burst is the ICR. Now taking into burst consideration, you will find that the M8, A7, and the XR2 are 2 of the most accurate weapons in the game when it comes to bursting, but take them out of the equation and you have the ICR as the most accurate. Then if you slap the right attachments on it, then it's a powerful weapon. I'll also include this in with the weapon choice. Make sure you choose the weapon that's appropriate for the map. Now, you don't want to be that guy that's going to be running long range lines of sight with an SMG, because it's not going to work out well. You're not going to get any kills, just because you're going to die often. Because the enemy's often going to see you. They're going to have an AR, a sniper, or the Razorback, which is the most accurate SMG we have. They're going to have one of those weapons and they're going to be farther away from you. You might have a Vesper or VMP, which those 2 weapons aren't very good at long range. Now remember, use the weapon that's right for the map. Now for example, you can use an SMG on a very, very big map, but the thing is you have to use it in close quarters. Don't be running those really long lines of sight. That's why when you see most competitive Call of Duty players, they run overkill with an M8 and a Vesper, or a sniper and a Vesper, or VMP with a sniper. They will use overkill a lot just so they have the advantage of running those long lines of sight and those short lines of sight, so they're not at a disadvantage of any gunfight. Now this next tip I have for you is to use the right attachments. Now the right attachments can make the worst gun into the best gun. Now for example, you can take the Vesper with no attachments, try to kill someone at long range, and you will fail, I guarantee you. But slap a quick draw, grip, and not for accuracy purposes, but extended mags, and you're going to kill some people very well at long range, or at least medium to long range. Now the attachments that I would recommend would be any of the sights, any optics such as the red dot and the ELO. Now I don't recommend those big clunky sights such as the ACOG in this game, the Recon I think it is. Those clunky sights are just bad because they just limit your view, and it just distorts the amount that you can see on the screen. It gets really annoying, and if you need the challenges, by all means do it, but if not, if you're going for accuracy, just use the red dot or the ELO sight, even the BOA3 sight, which I'm not a fan of, but those are the optics I recommend. Now for the other attachments, of course you're going to want grip. Grip does in this game increase your accuracy. I noticed in Black Ops 2 it didn't. There was a huge debate. In Black Ops 3, Vonderhaar said, guess what, we're going to fix that, and they did. The quick draw is also really good, not just for winning gunfights, it's also good for getting accuracies, because it does add a little bit of accuracy. I believe it's 2 blocks on the scale, while the grip adds 4. And in this game, it seems like the stock doesn't do much, but the stock does increase accuracy at long range. Now, you're not going to notice this, but if you do go into a private match and test this out for yourself, you're going to find that running the stock attachment compared to not running the stock attachment is going to greatly reduce the amount of recoil that you receive depending on the weapon. Now the last tip I have for you today is a big accuracy tip. It's on the fence as if it's an accuracy tip. But avoid coming into contact and approaching and challenging enemies that are in head glitches, because there is no weapon that can take them out. Unless you're in hardcore and you're running an M8 and you're running an XR2 or you're running a sniper, it's going to be hard to take them out of a dirty head glitch. Now, head glitches are one of the most crucial things that you need to avoid, or if you get in one yourself, you're going to want a great and accurate weapon to get you through it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you remember to give it a big thumbs up. Remember to go check out the channel. If you like the content, please click that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. But above all else, have a nice day. Peace!